Hey guys, Josh here with Josh and Hunter's Adventures, and welcome back to another episode. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look and reviewing the new Plano Edge tackle box systems. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the boxes that I have here. Like I said, I was lucky enough to be able to get a few of these to be able to do a review for you guys. So go ahead and start with this one. Like I said, if you're not familiar with these are the new Plano Edge tackle boxes. They're a great way to store your tackle that you have. This one right here, to start out, is a 3700 size box, but it says it's for small crankbaits. I have an idea for this, and I will show you after I go through each box. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do with each one of them. Pretty neat thing in all of these is a water wick right here, okay? And I'll tell you exactly what it says. It says removes moisture, keeping tackle dry. So that's a pretty neat feature. So, you know, with any type of treble hook, basically, if you throw them in a 3700 or 3600 box, the treble hooks are just, I mean, they hang on everything, as you know. So these have little pegs inside them, and they're very flexible. As you can see, they're plastic pegs that you can slide your bait down in. That'll hold it right in place, and it sort of keeps the hooks from tangling. So like I said, I got a really good idea for this, and I think you guys are going to like it. The material that these are made out of are just like a really thick plastic. You can see this is just a clear plastic here. The lids, the opening right here, the way you open them is you pull down and then you lift up. So they seem like a really good latch system there. I like those. This one, I picked this one up at a local tackle store for $34. So really, I mean, it is a little more expensive, yes, than your normal standard 3700 box. But like I said, the design and the way they are waterproof. They do have a seal across the top of the lid right there, as you can see. So that is really good. We'll move on to this next box. This one is considered a 3700 also. As you can see, it is quite large. This one, it says, is a plastics and utility. Give you the dimensions on it. It's 14 long, 9 wide by 7.28 high. Made of the same material. Picked this one up, I think it was like $31. The way you open it is the same way, and you can see it also has 2 water wicking systems in it, I guess because of it being larger in size and inside. As you can see, there is different places that you can put these little dividers here. Probably leave those just the way they are. Like I said, I have a really good idea for this box also that I think you guys are going to enjoy. And another thing on every one of these boxes is it has an easy label here. So you can write, you know, your magic marker, or I have a label maker, and I just put the whatever I've got in there on the boxes. Now, moving on to the next one. This one is just pretty much your standard 3700 box. I think I picked this one up. I think it was only like $17 or $18. So really, I mean, not as bad as what these other ones are, but still made of the same material, opens the same way, still has the same waterproof seal, has a water wick, and it comes with a bunch of different dividers. So got a really good idea for this, and I'm going to go over that here in just a moment. But I like this one. It's good and thick. They do make a thinner model. They make a lot of different models. Now the next one that I picked up 2 of these. So I got an idea for this one. This one is called a Jigs and Bladed Jigs box. Basically, it has the same thing. It has the label here. Opens the same way. Has a water wick. But you can see here, this one is designed for jigs. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one for my football jigs, and I'm going to use the other one for my chatterbait box, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like after I get them all loaded. I really like this idea here. This seems like it's going to make everything a lot neater. So I'm really excited about this one. And it is about the same thickness as the 3700 standard box, as you can see there. So what I'm going to do, and like I said, I have two of these, the jig box and bladed jig box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and load these up the way that I want to keep them, and then I'm going to show you exactly what they look like after everything's loaded up. Okay, so I've got the boxes all loaded up here, the way that I'm going to store them. So we'll go ahead and start with the first one right here, the big one. This is going to be my Kitech box. I've been lucky enough to partner up with Kitech, and I appreciate that. And I have a lot of Kitech swim baits now. So I've made a box that I can throw in the boat with the colors that I'm going to need for, you know, the day of fishing. And it may change as you know, watercolor and clarity change. I may have to change out some that I have, but what I have in here right now is just a very wide selection. As you can see, I have anything from little small 3-inch to 2.8, 3.3s, 3.8s, some 3-inch right there, but it's a wide selection. I will say on the bigger sizes, you will have to turn those. They won't be able to stand up straight, but they fit in there pretty well. They just press down just a little bit, like I said, the pack where they hang them, you know, on the shelves are the only piece that is pressing right there on the top. But I like this box. Like I said, I have a lot of Kitechs. I believe in them, as you guys have seen. Since day one on my channel, I have always thrown Kitechs, and I believe in them. Okay, now for the next box, this is our 3700 that we went over. This is going to be my swim bait head box. I don't have all of them in there, but I just threw some in there to give you guys an idea. I did go ahead and sort of label them a little bit. I don't know if the camera will pick up the labels, but I went through some of the actual sizes that I use a lot in, especially like underspins and stuff like that. And it has that one wide spot right there. I just threw some random swim baits that I had laying in the one box that I had down in there. Got to put some other ones in there, but just for the video, I wanted to show you what I was going to do with it and give you an idea. And again, you don't have to do this. You can use it for crankbaits, anything. And you can see I used those dividers. I still have this many dividers left, so they give you quite a few per box, so that's really nice there. Like I said, I like this box. I thought this would be a really good idea for my swim bait heads. Like I said, I don't have them all in there. As you guys know, with smaller Kitechs, I throw those little screw lock heads. I don't have those in there yet, but I will. If you want to go to my Instagram page, I'm sure I'll have a picture of it on there. It's the same as the YouTube channel, Josh and Hunter's Adventures. Now, the next box that we have here is what they call the small crankbait. I did not use it for small crankbait. I am using it for jerkbait. Take a look at that. I really, really like this. I thought about this for a while, and I thought, you know what? Jerkbaits will fit in there perfect. And this is probably one of my favorite boxes right here out of the whole ones. You can see there how it just sets down in there perfectly. I just took my colors that I throw the most of my Mega Bass and my Berkeley Stunners that I use a lot of. So you can see how that is, and that'll sort of give you an idea of how deep it is. This is called the small crankbait. They have a large crankbait box also, but this one I really, really like. It turned out really well. That idea was a good one. So our next box that we have are the jig and the chatterbait boxes. So this one is the chatterbait. I'll let you see there what I've got in here. That's my chatterbait box. Running low on a few colors, so I'm going to have to pick up some of those before that bite starts, which is coming very, very soon. So you can see there how they fit in there. Really nice and snug. just around the head. I like this idea also. I think it'll be more organized. You'll be able to see more of what you have rather than just throwing it down in a bin in one of the 3700 boxes. So that is another really, really good idea that Plano has come up with. So that is the chatterbait, and then we have the other box, which is we're going to use this as our football jig. I have a lot of football jigs. I make football jigs, so I have a lot of them. As you can see there, I have a wide variety of colors. I come up with all different colors, and just some that have worked over the years, and then some that I just experiment with. So you can see how that looks. It fits right in there perfectly, right around the head right there, and the skirt. So that's a really, really good design. I think Plano done well with that one. Like I said, you know, for instance, I've got my black and blue here. There's a couple just normal browns. Then I've got a selection of browns, some more browns with some orange. Then I've got down here my green pumpkin red with orange, and then some brown, and then some various, you know, random different colors down here on the bottom. But that one, I think I'm going to like it too, because I think with football jigs also, you sort of don't really realize what you have until you know, start digging through it. And I think that's going to be more organized, and it's going to save a lot of time and be able to fish a lot more while I'm out on the water. And you know, that's the name of the game, is we're trying to catch the fish and not spending as much time trying to dig through tackle. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I hope you have got a good idea of what you can do with these boxes. There's a wide selection of ideas that you can use for these. You don't have to do these the way that I did it. You can use your imagination and build them the way that you want. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go down and leave me a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, go down and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you know when we put out videos. Guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Josh for Josh and Hunter's Adventures.